So late February, March, April really are the best time of year to be looking for goshawks. Trying to see them early in the spring when individuals and pairs are displaying, often right above potential nesting sites. And they're far more visible and easy to find than they are the rest of the year. So on clear, calm days, get out into suitable goshawk habitats and look, particularly if you can get out early. Goshawk like to display quite early in the morning. They can be quite vocal early in the morning as well, which makes finding them easy. So find a suitable vantage point overlooking areas of woodland and open land as well. Increasingly, as the population increases and expands, they're occupying smaller woodlands, isolated woodlands indeed. So don't rule areas out, and the population is growing and is expanding across the UK. Most counties in the UK now have breeding goshawks, even if only in small numbers. So most places it is worth looking. And in some of the traditional areas, numbers are still growing. They're expanding from the core large woodland blocks, upland areas and so forth, into lowland areas, into smaller woodlands, as I said. So check those as well. Like I said, get up early, look for birds displaying, circling, looping, diving above woodlands, calling to each other. Don't try and find nests. Goshawks are a Schedule 1 species. They are protected by law. Disturbance would be illegal, and you don't need to find nests. Leave that to the raptor workers and the ringers who have the experience and have the knowledge of how to avoid disturbing birds, because they can abandon nests if they are disturbed at the wrong time of year. So don't look for nests, watch from a distance, try and find pairs, and then return through the breeding season. Hopefully you'll be able to see them carrying food to the nest, and maybe be lucky enough to see fledged young in about July when they leave the nest. So goshawks, it's the time. If you don't get out now, really struggle to find them later in the breeding season. So get out if you can. Get looking over woodland blocks, see if you can find that fantastic bird of prey. And of course, report them to your local county bird recorder so your records can help the Rare Breeding Bird Panel with our monitoring of this species. Oh, and one more thing. Do check your identification skills. Goshawks are considerably larger than sparrowhawks, but they can be confused. Particularly large female sparrowhawks up in the spring doing the slow, deep flapping display flight they sometimes do can look sort of quite confusingly large, could be mistaken for goshawk. Have a look at the BTO website. I'll add the link to their tutorial video just to make sure you're not going to make any mistakes.